And day 80. Looks like the clouds are coming up the hillside. And it is July 1st. And cruising along to a sunny morning here after a rainy night. It rained on and off for most of the night. Stayed dry inside. There was a little drip coming down as the sun went down that I kind of redirected to flow down the sidewall so it didn't end up dripping on me, or my sleeping bag rather. So that worked out, and yeah, I stayed fairly dry. I could use maybe a half an hour today to dry everything out. My tent, the rain fly, and my sleeping bag. My sleeping bag is dry, but it's starting to get to that damp feeling where if I don't air it out, there's a chance that it'll just be wet and smelly and funky, and won't provide me the loft that I'm looking for. So fortunately, it's not too cold at night. I'm wearing my long johns, but I camped up, I believe I was above 11,000, and the chilliest moments were as the sun went down and right before the sun came up. Everything else was pretty comfortable. So once again, very grateful of no wind with the rain. It was just kind of just doing its thing. The lightning subsided pretty quickly in the afternoon and just turned to rain showers. I wonder what will be in store for us today. Yeah, that looks good. I wonder if you can see the clouds through there now. Imagine you can just a little bit. So that's Turquoise Lake down there, which we don't get a view of because of the clouds, but we're kind of in this magical wonderland of being above them. I love it. I did see the lake this morning as I took a piss before the clouds started to form. But yeah, fairly humid around here. Okay, day 80, here we go. Well, I also should make note that I've been doing a little calculating of how many miles per day I need to hike to complete the trail by about September 15th. And it's not too bad. It's like 15 to 18 miles per day, depending on which routes I take. And yeah, here we go. Almost passed it up. Now you can see the clouds. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked about that. That's a very manageable number per day, which makes me much more inclined to take the high route to Cumbres, because I think I have the time to do so now in the heart of the season, rather than racing to beat any snowstorms. So yeah, I think that's what's on my mind right now. We'll see once we get to Monarch Pass and slide at what I'm feeling, but so much can change between now and then. Okay, that's all I wanted to add. This might be the best example of upslope. This might be the best example of upslope fog I've seen. This cloud's been forming as the air's been rising up over the hillside there. And I imagine once it gets to the top of the ridgeline and dumps over the other side, it disappears. Kind of standard. Hey, there's the moon. I don't know if you can see it, but it's kind of cool. This might be the first time on the entire trail that I've been walking in a cloud. You can smell it. It's even getting my hair wet. It's humid up here, that's for sure. Super chill walk though. Super chill. Should mention I only had about what, 17 miles to Twin Lakes. Even then, it might even be something slightly different because there's a side trail that leads into town. Foggy. All right, I think this is the first little section of trail on the Colorado/Continental Divide that I have hiked before. And using it to get up to Mount Massive, like the sign said. There's a tent back there camped out, so I imagine someone's slack backing up it. It's cool. It's cool to be in a familiar place. I think it's the first so far on the trail that I've been to before. I'll be on it for a little bit too. That is Mount Elbert. And we're coming down to the trailhead for Massive. And then I think we're going to go walk over to the trail for Elbert. And follow the approach trail up until it veers up the ridgeline. And then we're going to work our way back down into Twin Lakes. A lot of hikers went up and over it. I'm choosing not to. I was up it last summer. Fun, hard, especially with a backpack. There's a route over the top of it where you can walk up one ridge line and then down another and not have to go out and back. So, that's why a lot of people do that one. But oh, it's been dumping. This ain't no summer rain. This is squall rain. It was raging on like 10 minutes ago. It's a little calmer now, but left the trail quite the stream, didn't it? I passed everyone coming off of Elbert. I'm probably getting close to the intersection where you cut up Elbert. But yeah, this all started pretty much the moment I started going up. From the Elbert Trailhead or crossing the road down there. So yeah, we will mark today as a rain walking day. And these storms, they're so slow moving. Just gives them so much time to build and dump and build and dump. I hope it either moves by or I walk beyond it. But there's no guarantee for that. Pretty much everywhere I look around me, it's raining, so I'll just keep warm. I have to put on some layers here soon. I'm using my umbrella. Just kept me dry going on the uphill, but I'm not going uphill anymore. It's mostly flat. We'll see how it goes. Over and out. And then just like that, the rain was gone. Thank goodness. Right as the rain was subsiding, there's a marshy area there's a lot of overgrowth like over the trail, and it was all sopping wet, so I got soaked. Umbrella does not combat that, so maybe 5 minutes later the sun started to poke through and I started to dry out, which is wonderful. With everything moving so slowly in the area storm-wise, this blue sky might hang around for a while. Probably enough time for me to get to town. And I'll hang out in town, let a storm pass, and then I'll head out the trail. Good times. There are the Twin Lakes. I just gotta get down there and I will get some food. I'm hungry for a burger or tacos or a burrito. Anything I can snag really. I will shove in my face. There's the view. Twin Lakes right down there, and properly named. Almost slid off the trail. There's a good view. Forget what 14ers are on the other side of Mount Elbert. Maybe some I actually haven't climbed. Goodbye, Twin Lakes. In and out in a day. It was less than that. I was there for a few hours maybe. Ate a burger, resupplied. Seemed like a nice quaint town to hang out in. But I kind of want to set myself up for the next couple days. And so I'm going to get back on trail. And that is a gorgeous view. That is for sure. Just enjoy it. On to Monarch Pass, which will take me into Salida. About 77 to 80 miles, depending on how you look at it. Okay, there we go. Just got off the phone with the folks, and now I am trying to figure out my way back to the trail. Might be down that way, might be over there. We're gonna explore a little bit. All right.